Let's move the next part of grammar part from Genki 2 textbook, lesson 13. So this, it looks like. So we add so this to e and na adjectives, basis to say that something seemingly has those properties, which looks like quite similar. When we say so this, we are guessing that something is like on the basis of our impressions. So to form so this sentences with adjectives, you drop the final e and na adjectives. You just drop the na. The only exception with the e adjective, e, which means good. So which will be changed to yosa. So before so let's see the examples. Kono ringo wa oishi so desu. This apple looks delicious. Ashita no tenki ga yosaso desu. So it looks like the weather will be fine tomorrow. For e alone, you have to add yosa. So before so, Mary san wa genki so deshita. It looked like Mary was fine. So let's see the adjectives. Oishi. Oishi so desu. The exception one is e. Yosha so desu. Na adjectives. Genki na. Genki so desu. The e is the only adjective. Yosa we have to add. So next, you can use the so this with negative adjectives too. The negative ending nai is changed to nasa before so. So, Nihon wa muzukashiku nasa so desu. Kono hon wa muzukashiku nasa so desu. This book does not look difficult. Does not look difficult. Kono hon wa muzukashiku nasa so desu. Tomoko san wa tenisu ga joju ja nasa so desu. It doesn't look like Tomoko is good at tennis. You can use the adjective plus so combination to qualify the noun. So is a na adjective, thus we say so na before the noun. You can use the so this with the verb stem to describe the imminent event, such as ame ga furiso desu. It looks like it will rain. The negative of the verb plus so this construction is somewhat irregular. Ame ga furiso moarimasen. Ame ga furiso moarimasen. It does not look like it will rain. Atataka so na seta wo kiteimasu. She wears a warm looking sweater. In many so there sentences, the guesswork is done on the basis of visual impressions. It is wrong, however, to assume that so is inalienable link to the visual medium. So we use so this when we lack conclusive evidence. For example, we say an apple is oishi so before we have the chance to taste it. Once we have tasted it, we say oishi with an adjective for which visual evidence is crucial, such as kireina. We do not use so and say that thing is kirei so this, because if it looks pretty, it is pretty. So we already have the enough evidence to conclude that it is pretty. So for kireina, we cannot tell it as kirei so this. So because by visually we are very sure that it is pretty. It doesn't look like pretty. If it is pretty, it is pretty. Te miru. So you can use the te form of the verb plus the helping verb miru to express the idea of doing something tentatively or trying something. You're not sure that what the outcome of your action will be, but do it and see what effective it might have. For example, kanji ga wakaranakatta node nihonjin no tomodachi ni kiite mimashita. I don't know the kanji, so I tried asking a Japanese friend of mine. Next, tomodachi ga ano mise no keiki wa oishii to itte imashita kara kondo tabete mimasu. My friend says the cake at the shop is good. I will have a piece one of these days and see if it really lives up of its reputation. Miru comes from the verb miru. So miru means to see or to watch and conjugate as regular ru verbs. So let's see the other one, nara. So a statement to form the noun a nara predicate x says that predicate x implies only to the a and is not more generally valid. The main idea of the nara sentence, in other words, are limitations and contrast. Buraziru ni itta koto ga arimasu ka? Have you ever been to Brazil? Mexico nara itta koto ga arimasu ga? Buraziru wa itta koto ga arimasen. I have been to Mexico but never been to Brazil. You can optimally keep the particle ni before nara in this example. So particles such as ni, de and kara may but do not have to intervene between the noun and nara, while na, ga and o never go with nara. So coming to the other situation, Nihongo ga wakarimasu ka? Do you understand Japanese? Hiragana nara wakarimasu. If it is in hiragana, yes. Nara introduces sentences that say something positive about the item that it is contrasted. In the situation above, Nara puts the Mexico in positive light and in contrast with Brazil. So, which the question was originally about. In the second situation, a smaller part, namely hiragana, is brought up and contrast with large area, namely the language as a whole. So, the last one. Ishukan ni sankai. Ishukan ni sankai. So, for 1 week, 3 times. So, you can describe the frequency of events over a period of time by using the following framework. For period, we have to use ni. Ni for frequency of period. Let's see the example. Watashi wa ishukan ni sankai kami wo araimasu. I shampoo 3 times a week. Watashi wa ikagetsu ni ikai kazoku ni denwa wo kakemasu. Watashi wa ikagetsu ni ikai kazoku ni denwa wo kakemasu. I call my family once a month. Chichi wa ichinen ni nikkai ryoko wo shimasu. My father goes on a trip twice a year. So, if you are putting in frequency or to tell this times a week, or this times a month, or how many times in a year, you have to put ni. Okay, so that's all about the grammar of this lesson. We'll see the continuation of the lesson 14 in the next videos. Thank you very much.